Good morning.
Morning.
It is foggy as all.
And freezing.
Oh man, it's 30 degrees. The fog is intense. I probably shouldn't be doing this and driving, but hey. But man, we're still hyped with the meetup. It's already been almost a week, literally.
It does not feel like it's been almost a week.
Yeah, it's almost been a week, and we're still hyped. I know everyone else is still hyped up because I've never seen so many live chats in my life. All the channels that came out, they're all going live. They're all talking about everything that's been going on. We jumped in Ridge Life's chat last night, and normally I think he said he gets roughly 50 people to watch, or up to 50 people.
He had over 200 people.
He had like 220 last night, and his super chats were going all good. His comments were going fast, and he was just like, man, I'm not used to this. And he's like, yeah, I don't see how the Crockers keep up with, that many, comments and stuff. And then, I don't know, it was just really, really cool to see that many people still caring about each other after the meetup. We all could have left on our own separate way, but a week later, we're still hyped up. Like Greenhorn from Arizona, I think it's 1 Acre Greenhorn.
Yeah.
And he just posted in the family page either last night or I saw it this morning. He posted his pictures. He's like, man, I'm still hyped up, I just seen like all these people, and it's like Robertson Belly Acres, they just posted another video talking about the meetup, and which, by the way, I hope you're feeling a lot better, and all that's going okay. I assume you're home, but yeah, it's just crazy. We won't say too much, I guess, but like one of Jalena's friends still here from the meetup. It's been a little bit of bad weather and stuff, but we've been hyped up. We've been working on some projects and stuff, and
yeah, we've been able to help her with something that's kind of huge.
Yeah.
And it's like, I normally try and go live on like Mondays, but I decided this week to just kind of step back and not even really post a video or go live or anything. I wanted to kind of watch everyone else's videos and like be on everyone else's lives, and I didn't want to go live at the same time as someone else because everyone was going live. It was crazy.
And we're not complaining by any means about everyone going live. It was, I think, a fire was. No, I was trying to say I think a fire was lit under the butt, but liar came out. I think a fire was lit under everybody's butts, and including my own. Like I said in my videos, like I really didn't even want to do YouTube anymore. You guys know that I dropped down to one video a week, and then I go live. To be completely honest, I did not bust my butt all week. I was very unmotivated, and I wasn't doing my normal like Dell sketches or skits, whatever y'all want to call them. Not really putting music in my videos much anymore. Just the whole thing, I wasn't feeling it anymore. There was like a low. And after this meetup, I have a million ideas in my head, and I'm like, all right, I want to do this and that, and I'm actually going to start posting a little more often. I'll talk about that on a Crockers video, hopefully later today. But by the way, I'm not going live on my channel tonight. We're going to go live on Jared's channel. Ridge Life was live last night, and Jared was supposed to go live. And, I hit him up, and I was like, hey, Ridge Life is going live right now. So Jared jumped off. Jared's going to go live today, which is Friday. And I'm going to be on it. We're going to have some extra guests on there that I think you guys would be super pumped about if it works out. And, we're just going to try to keep the hype going. And I don't know, it's just awesome to know that it turned out the way it did. I truly, again, when I first kind of brought it up to, Jaylena and the Sawyers and stuff, I was just like, what if we just like ate out somewhere? And then it turned into like, I think well over 200 people. When we took the photo, that was towards the end of it. And, well, at least more than halfway through. And people had already came and went. There was, you know, people coming and going. Fuller Life TX, that's a channel. He didn't get to stay that long. Him and Smith Family Ranch, I think is what it's called. And they didn't get to stay that long. I know, I cannot remember her name, but these two ladies came up to me and they drove in, I think from Tulsa or a little bit past Tulsa. Literally came in, said hi, and wanted to meet us real quick, and then had to leave. So they drove a good hour to come meet us for like a couple of minutes, and that was a lot of people that kind of did that. So I'm guessing roughly the 200 range, when we truly thought we were gonna get like 2 people to go eat lunch with us.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely know that I talked to a lot of people that were not in that photo.
Oh yeah.
So I'm still like blown away at how many people were able to make it. You know, the fact that Donna Van Life was able to make it. Like I had no idea if she was really gonna come until like last minute. She's like, hey, I'm heading towards Oklahoma. Where am I going?
I would say that y'all have a true friendship now.
I would say so too. It's really amazing to be able to connect with all these channels. You know, it was so nice meeting is it Greenhorn 1 Acre?
Mm-hmm. Oh, his accent.
Yeah, he was super, super nice. Like, he, you know, offered for any time I'm in the area that I can stop and stay on his land. And I feel like when people do that, like, it's always a very kind gesture, but when you don't actually know them,
it's weird.
It's kind of like, well,
stranger danger.
You're uneasy about it because you've never met them. But like, I would have no reservations about being like, hey, is it cool if I go camp on your land? He'd be like, yeah, sure. You know, the Robertsons were amazing. Is it Paragon?
I always mess it up, but I think it is.
They were awesome. Their kids were awesome. I was on their
Mullet Man.
Yeah, I was on his live chat the other day, and like, of course, Ridge Life was very, very kind, and I was so overwhelmed with all of the kindness and the fact that everyone really came together. And you know, I finally got to meet Simple Life Reclaimed. I had never met them in person, and there's just so many channels that I feel like they're kind of family now, and like when you watch them, you know them.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and that was the biggest thing in this whole meetup. That's why we said it wasn't my meetup, it wasn't Janelina's, it wasn't the Sawyers, it wasn't any particular channel. It was, we want everyone to come out and feel equally as important. And I think when everyone left, they felt that way. I truly do, because of the way it flowed so well. Now, I'm not saying everything went super smooth as far as the meetup went. We were just kind of throwing it together, but the conversations, the friendships that were made, never in my wildest dreams did I think there would be an after party. I was just like, hey, you know, we were gonna get a hotel room just because it's an hour drive, and we weren't gonna put it out there as this big thing like, let's pack the hotel, let's do this. But people started asking like, hey, what's the closest hotel? And we were like, well, we go to Hotel Pryor. And then it became a thing where Ridge Life called the hotel, and the hotel was like, the manager was like, hey, have Jason call me, we'll set up a group rate, we'll give discounts and bring as many people as you want. Well, we did, and then we ended up having an after party that lasted till 5:30 in the morning with a good group of people still down in the lobby at 5:30. People were checking out. People had already went to sleep, woke up, and were leaving to go to the airport or drive home, and we were still up partying. So that was awesome. Never did I think that was going to happen. I gotta say a big shout out to Matt Payne. I've met him before, but never on that level. And his wife too. I think that's the first time I ever met his wife, and they were awesome. They stayed up all night and hung out and they live down the street, and they got a hotel room just to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, it was really cool meeting them, because I'm friends with them on Facebook, but I've never met them in person. So it was really cool meeting them. And then, you know, I was telling them, yeah, we got to get together soon. Like, we don't live too far.
No, and that's the cool thing is, you know, there's a lot of people that are semi-local around here, subscribers and channels that now I feel like there's a connection. And when I first moved up, I mean, I had anybody and everybody hitting me up, and I didn't know who was doing it for the right reasons, who was doing it, you know, to actually help. You know, the Sawyer's one of those people, and it worked out really well. And then I kind of just got like closed myself off. Well, now it's like a lot of these channels that are around here, I don't mind hanging out with them and doing stuff because I know that it's for the right reason and they have a good heart and stuff. So this meetup to me was just, it was awesome. It was super, super awesome. It was very humbling, to say the least. I think for everybody. Again, I know we said this before and stuff, but it's like channels literally showed up with like 50 subscribers and left with like 400. I know Ridge Life, he said he gained what? I think it was like 400, 500, and then by the time he went live, he'd gained like 700 subscribers.
And he's already up another 100.
Yeah,
something like that.
And then Des, the one that butchered my hair.
I think she was the highlight of everyone's night.
Oh yeah, she had in the 300s. The 300s.
I think she had like 350-ish.
And she posted a video the other day, and it was at 1,600 and counting. So she may hit 2,000. She was pumped to hit the 500 mark, and then the 1,000 mark, and then the 1,500 mark. Now she might hit the 2,000 mark. And there's a lot of channels.
All in a week.
Yeah, see, it pays to be crazy and shake people's heads. And my tire pressure's low, so I'm gonna get some air. But it's cold weather. I hate cold weather. But there was a lot of channels that literally gained tons and tons and tons of subscribers. When you're a brand new channel, say you have 50 subscribers and you leave and you have 300, that's huge. If you have 300 and you leave and you have 1,600, that's huge. Like, you know, Ridge Life gaining, you know, 700 subscribers, that's huge. I honestly don't know how much we gained. I didn't even look, to be completely honest. It drives me insane looking at numbers. So once I hit 100,000, I was just like, I'm not looking anymore. And so it's just a personal goal of mine. But I don't know how many we gained, but I know in real life friendships, I could truly say we probably gained lifelong friends. Whether YouTube's in the picture or not. I don't know, I'm just still hyped up and pumped about the whole thing, and I know everyone else is, and that's why we're gonna do another one roughly 6 months from now. We're gonna hang out with the Sawyers. We're gonna try to figure out a date sooner than later so we can put it out there. We may not have a venue or anything yet, but this way you can at least take time off of work and ask off and stuff, and then we can figure out travel arrangements later. But you can start saving your money, you can start getting time off, and I wish we could do it once a month. That's how awesome I think it was. For me, I'm about to get off here. We're getting into town. But watching all these live chats and stuff, especially last night in Ridge Life, I felt like it was a high school reunion. Like everyone was just like, oh, hey, like the chat didn't even start yet. And people were commenting and everyone was like, hey, so-and-so, hey, so-and-so, you know. It was awesome. It was like we were friends forever and we got to like see each other again. So I really, really hope, and just fingers crossed, that from now on, this group of people that we became friends with, we all truly help each other out and stay close to one another, comment each other's videos, maybe get email addresses, phone numbers, whatever, and truly, truly become a family. And that's like a big goal of ours that we've had for a long time, is we don't want you guys to think we see you as a number. We want to see you as like a family member. And so, I don't know, I'm pumped.
Huge shout out to Sunny Slope Homestead.
Yes.
For one, their video was hilarious.
Yes.
And
for bringing Chip.
Yeah, they kind of saved Jason's butt a little bit, taking on a responsibility that Jason necessarily
I didn't know about.
Yeah.
And to the people that dropped them off, it's not a big deal. No hard feelings, nothing like that. We know it was all good, you know, fun and stuff. But yeah, it was a surprise, and we woke up the next morning at the hotel and they were gone, and I was just like, oh. Part of me was like kind of relieved, but part of me was like, who took them? And then found out it was old Chip, and thought he was gonna barbecue him, and I was kind of mad. I was like, he's gonna barbecue him and I didn't get to barbecue him? Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Sunny Slope, thank you so much for that. Just coming out and driving, we know that was a lot of driving. Now you got to be quarantined for 2 weeks at your job, so just know we truly appreciate you and what you did. So yeah, we're gonna get off. We're here at the little store in Kansas, and Got to get some gas for the generator. Got to get some coffee for gas for us in multiple ways. And yeah, it's cold. Now it's 34 degrees. It's warming up. The sun finally came out. So we will see you guys later. I guess I'll see you guys on Jared's channel. I don't know if you'll be busy or not, but
I will be posting a video today.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to post a real video on the Crockers tomorrow or Sunday, but we will be going live tonight on Jared's channel. It's Jared Crocker, and then there'll be some special guests. So it won't be on the Crockers, it'll be on Jared Crocker. So we'll see y'all there.